I just want to give everybody a warning that the video you're about to see is very graphic and it's very racist. And I told my subscribers and viewers on my previous video about racism existing now more than ever because people use it as a disguise, like wearing a mask. You can go to work and you have people that you work with on a 9 to 5 that's racist. You know, they won't call you a nigger in your face, but they go amongst their friends or their coworkers, and you can tell from the way they treat you. But the most obvious has been the police brutality. Like, it's just all out in the open. They don't even care. You know, just a couple years ago, they was killing niggas like it was a sport. So this video happened in Florida, Coral Springs, to a 15-year-old that got caught on camera. The officers just went off on this 15-year-old. So check this out, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Oh, you niggas are
Okay, so there's the video, and that was tweeted out by Bishop Talbert Swan. Got 5 million views. So LeBron James, Steve Kerr react to the video of police brutality against a 15-year-old black teen. Now, a Florida officer was placed on restricted duty this week after he was filmed using excessive force on a black teenager. The incident took place Thursday afternoon near J.P. Taravella High School in Coral Springs, Florida. Cell phone footage shows Broward County Sheriff's Deputy Christopher Krokenvich jumping on the boy before slamming his head against the pavement as another individual laid on the ground in handcuffs, as we just saw. Now, Bishop Talbert Swan tweeted out, 15-year-old black boy Lucca picked up a cell phone that fell out of the pocket of a black boy who was being arrested. In response, the officers, Christopher and Greg Lacaras, pepper sprayed, brutally beat, and arrested him. He broke no laws. Civil rights activist Sean King shared the video on social media, along with others who identified the young man as 15-year-old Lucca. He's a kind, sweet soul. He bit down to pick up the cell phone of another boy who was also wrongly arrested. Instagram uses Marquise Tura wrote. When he stood up, the officer sprayed his face with pepper spray, then proceeded to brutally assault him. These kids were garnered at local McDonald's after school when police showed up. Lucca broke no laws, was unarmed, non-violent. According to the Sun Centennial, the incident resulted in the arrest of 2 teenagers. One of the boys, who was said to be 15, was charged with simple assault and resisting arrest without violence. The others were reportedly released to his mom, as he had no criminal history. Shortly after the graphic video was posted online, the hashtag Justice for Lucca began trending. Many Twitter users began calling on Florida officials to take disciplinary actions. This man couldn't wait to rough up a black child. Beyond sick of seeing this, the officers in this video need to be fired, and all the charges against Lucca need to be dropped, plain and simple. And that came from Kenny Stills. He tweeted that out, as well as showed the video again. And here's a tweet from Derek. The 2 pieces of garbage assaulting a teenager in this video are Christopher Krokenvich and Greg Lacera of the Broward Sheriff Office. They should be fired immediately. So here's the pictures. Here's another retweet from RJB. The criminal in these photos or your police officers beating up an innocent black child. The world is watching your racist abuse of force on innocent POC over and over. Again, we want justice for Lucca. We want these officers charged with assault and fired now. LeBron James and the Warriors head coach Steve Kerr were among those who reacted to the video. LeBron James tweeted out, "So wrong, hurts me to my soul to think that could be my sons. Scary times, man." And Steve Kerr replied, "What the hell is wrong with our country? This is insane, yet routine, so demoralizing." And Steve Kerr also posted that on his Twitter page, and Keith Barkin said, "This is police brutality." According to the Sun Centennial, law enforcement arrived on the scene after they received a report of a fight. Grokovich wrote in a police report that the altercation had ended as he and other officers approached. It was at the time he spotted a teenager who had been warned against trespassing in the area. "While I was dealing with the male on the ground, I observed his phone slide to the right of me and then behind me," Grokovich wrote. "I observed a teen wearing a red tank top reached down and attempted to grab the male student's phone. The teen took an aggressive stance, bladed his body, and began clenching his fists." Grokovich wrote that he had fear for his safety. Broward Sheriff Gregory Toney told Sun Centennial that a thorough investigation into the incident would take place. The Montreal Gazette reports Officer Grokovich was forced to surrender his gun and badge until the probe is completed. Now, let's get back to this. This is a hard time, if not the worst time, for millennials, and I'll tell you why. They are so busy hating each other, killing each other, as we see everyday black on black crime, until they forget the biggest enemies are the government that sits back and wait for them to kill themselves and not educate themselves and become a part of the system and get eliminated, meaning deceased, dead, or victimized, put into a prison or jail system for most of their life or all of their life. This shows you right in front of your face who is out to get you. And you can't do anything about it. This has been going on since day one. And a 15-year-old is no way should have took that much abuse. And you see who they're targeting. That's their target, because they know that's the future. They know they have to eliminate the future in order to continue on with this oppression, this supremacy, brutality. I mean, if you have no opposition, no one opposing against you as crooked cops, you can continue to do this. There's nothing be done. You know, a lot of people have died. A lot of innocent black blood has been shedded because of police brutality, accusing them of having guns when there's no gun nowhere. So we took a life. And I mean, this is just getting out of hand. So I really, really hope this give a lot of millennials and black people in general, you know, another wake-up call, because we get one like every second, that we don't need to be killing each other. We need to be unified, and we need to stand against all the oppression, because this is just crazy. It's somebody's son, and they could have easily took his life right there. They wasn't playing. What do you guys think about all of this police brutality and the racist ass cops that still exist every day? You see them every single day. Like this video, leave your comment, share it on social media, and subscribe later.